What's going on, YouTube? Just coming through with another update. I know it's been a minute since I made an update video. First of all, Happy New Year to all you people. Hopefully, the new year brings some good shit for y'all. Uh, but not much has changed since the last update. Still got the stuff going on at work. Um, there's been a couple other things that have gone on that uh, made me kind of upset, just stupid stuff. But I guess a couple examples would be they told me I couldn't wear a beanie at work anymore, but I was like, it's freaking cold, but whatever. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just stop wearing the beanie at work. It's not that big of a deal. But, and then the other thing was, a friend came over to give me a Christmas present from the other side of the office. I guess people aren't allowed over in our little area, so there was a big deal made about that. And I just thought it was fucking retarded because we all work in the same area, so it's kind of like, the fuck. But anyway, it's whatever. Um, it's just the small shit, man. Like I said, it's just the small shit that really irritates you, and it's the way it. If I was like, I guess, taller and more masculine in appearance, then they probably wouldn't have said anything to me about it. But since I'm only 6 foot, everybody, and I live in Oklahoma, and I'd say the average person is about 6'3" here, so I'm pretty short for where I live. Maybe I should move somewhere else, but anyway, it's whatever. So I don't know, and there's probably like a little psychological control thing going on there, where it's like they get a power trip from, being like, I told that motherfucker what to do. He couldn't do anything about it. Type of like beat on my chest type of thing, where they feel good about putting other people down. But it's fucking retarded. There's a lot of that going on up at my workplace though, so it's not isolated to just one instance. There's other people that are also starting to notice it. So it's not just me anymore. It's other people. They're like, what the fuck? So, but anyway, it doesn't really matter to me. I just go there and I work, and they bitch at me or tell me everything I'm doing wrong, even if I'm doing it right, they come and tell me that I'm doing it wrong, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it right next time. Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. It's just for me, it's just a way to survive for now, I guess, till I get something else, till something better comes along, or well, I guess that's it. Till something better comes along, or they fire me. But it's whatever. And I don't really have anything lined up right now. So if I were to get fired, it would kind of suck or whatever. I have to figure something out. But at the same time, it would be like I'd have a lot more time to focus on getting a better job. So it's possible that could work out for the better. And if I find something better along the way, then it's like either way, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So I just quit worrying about it. I'm just going to do what they tell me, and if they feel the need to fire me for whatever reason because I'm fucking up too many times, or they just want to exercise that power trip they're on, it's whatever. It's whatever. But anyway, work aside, everything else has been all right. Haven't really been getting out much, so just been playing a lot of guitar, as you probably noticed. Starting to get better at that. So just focusing on really like all the stressful shit that you deal with on a daily basis. It's not just like it's not just the shit that I'm dealing with. It's the shit that I see that goes on that other people are dealing with as well. Just like, and I know everybody deals with stress at some levels, but it's just kind of bizarre the shit that goes on in the world. So I've just been playing a lot more guitar as kind of like an outlet to cope with that. So it's whatever. But it's been pretty interesting trying to learn stuff that I didn't necessarily that I didn't necessarily know before. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but it's good. It's a good kind of a struggle. It's like, because once you actually get the guitar parts down, it's feels pretty good, I guess. But just something to do to kind of take my mind off of all the bullshit that's going on. But anyway, it's whatever with that too. So it's just another thing. Just get through the day and yeah. Also, like I wrecked my car a little bit, so that's no good. I was driving out of the parking garage, and there's a it's a 3 level parking garage because, as you guys know, I live in a high rise apartment, and I park on the 3rd floor of the parking garage because this is where my assigned parking is. So when I was leaving one day, I get down to the 2nd level, and there's these little corridors you have to travel through to exit the parking garage. And there was like some elderly people in there, and I was like, "What the fuck?" When I turned the corner, and take for granted, I was only going like 3, 4, 5 miles per hour. It wasn't very fast at all, but it was just kind of a surprise to me that when I turned the corner to go down this corridor that's meant for cars, there's elderly people right there, so it was either hit them or hit the wall. And of course, I'm not gonna hit the people, so I hit the wall. And I guess pedestrians have the right of way for wherever they are. So I don't know. This is kind of fuck. That whole situation was kind of fucky. But yeah, my car's damaged now, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna save my money anyway, so I'll just be driving around with a beat up car because I don't really have the money to fix that. So, and I lost some money in the stock market when I invested a couple years back. I would say probably the summer of 2016 is when I actually started investing, but the market's not been doing too well, so needless to say, my investments took a dip as well, so lost some money there too. So just fucking getting raked over the coals on finances. So there's that, and then like, of course, it's just whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it because it's just more bullshit. It's all it is. It's like life in its essence. You know what I'm saying? Like, if shit is going right, then something would probably. That's when you should start to worry, because if everything's going right, then there's probably something wrong that you're just not aware of. So it's whatever, but I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's going on and all the bullshit that I'm dealing with, and hopefully make you guys feel better going into the new year, so that way you can start off fresh like a fresh thought process and stuff, and not to let the stupid shit get to you. It's just like it could have been like with the car situation. It could have been a lot worse. If I had hit the people, that would have been worse. My car is still functional, so I can still use it for what it's intended for. So it's not too big of a deal. And then the whole work thing is like, just I let them get their power trip for the day, and then they feel good about themselves, and I go on and I make my money and live my life. So it's not too big of a deal. Just don't let the small shit get to you. And like I said, I've been playing guitar a lot more to kind of cope with the stupid shit, because at the time of these things that happen, of course, you're not in the same mindset that you would be like maybe a day after, a couple days after, when you can think clearly. You'd be pretty upset. So luckily, I've been able to keep it calm, and just not really giving a shit about a whole lot of things. So, but definitely looking forward to the new year and what that has to offer. Well, somewhat. Obviously, it's gonna be mundane the first month or so, because I gotta get out of the situation I'm in first. But after that happens, it's just gonna be pretty pretty all right, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, also I was gonna shout out a fellow friend of mine up at work. He works on the other side of the department as well. Not in the same area as me, but this is a different friend. This isn't the friend that came over and gave me a Christmas gift. But he started a YouTube channel a couple months back, and he does like reviews of games, like indie games and things of that nature, and does like playthroughs of indie games. If you're into that, I'll put his channel in my description box. If you want to check that out, that's cool. But it's not any like paid promotion or anything. It's more of like I've known this guy for a while, and he's like, I want to start a YouTube channel, and I was like, well, I'll give him a couple months to get some content going, and then I offered, hey, I can give you a shout out, help you out, and he said cool. And he has some pretty cool content out there if you want to check it out. I mean, like I said, it's just reviews of indie games and like playthroughs of indie games if you're into that sort of thing. So I'll link him below. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good new year. I hope it's fucking better than this previous year. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.